VOL.2, that wrestling podcast.
Well, it is a big Friday on the show. Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl is out on streaming. If you buy CDs, it might be on a CD. I pre-ordered the marble print vinyl, so that's coming. That was sent, but it is an episode of That Wrestling Podcast presents That Wrestling Playlist. We did this a few months ago where we took the album cuts from the wrestling album and Pile Driver and then compiled them to a debate style between Kevin and Joe. Mm-hmm. And then if it was too close to call, I decided who went on. So what we're going to do today, it is the That Wrestling Playlist entrance songs. All federations, all promotions, all wrestlers, all eras, everything is free game. And the way this is going to work, we will do a draft. Kevin and Joe will each draft 10 entrance theme songs. And then in the competition round, they will choose. Kevin will say his first one. Joe will then pick his opponent, and then they will debate. Then for the second one, Joe will pick the second or the first one, and then Kevin, and so on and so forth until we have that, if you will, wrestling playlist. Kevin, Joe, thanks for hanging this week. Brian is out this week, but hey, that's how we roll around here. We're never four deep anymore. It's just one of those things that life happens. I think, we all talked about, after, once October rolls around, we can go back to having 4-man on the book.
What do you mean? 4? You need a fourth? I'm your fourth. I know it's supposed to take Joe's fourth because Joe's never here because he's big time and he's pay-per-view and he drinks smoky drinks and shit like that. But nobody called me. Nobody called me.
Tony, sorry, man. This is a 2 or 3-man operation this week.
What do you mean? I'm the fourth. I'm the man.
But you're not tonight, Coney.
Oh, all right. I'm Tony Ton. I never happened to me before. I being told to go. Bye.
Oh, that guy has feelings. He has a heart. Kev, you had a big party at your house this weekend. Talk about
it. Coxtoberfest was a great success.
What number is this anyway? Has it been like 12 years?
This was Coxtoberfest High Five.
This was 77th.
So next year is Coxtoberfest More Than a Handful. Next year
6.
Yep, it's Dick 6.
Why does it seem like you've been doing this for like over a decade? I don't know.
We've been talking about it for over a decade. It is a festival that came to play during. I think I hit 36 straight days of at least one alcoholic beverage around COVID time, and it was the brainchild of the unfortunate situation of COVID. My wife and I, we were having a beer in the garage, and we were like, "We doing this thing?" And that next year was the birth of Coxtoberfest 1.0.
Nice. How was Downstate?
Yeah,
they played, right?
They might be over there for Coxtoberfest 6. They're getting kind of big.
Dick 6. Got it. I thought maybe they would like do acoustic in your garage.
That would be very cool. But we had I think the total tally was 101 people.
Holy shit! I don't even know 101 people, Kevin.
We cashed out
I don't even like 101 people.
We cashed out a half barrel of Two Hearted Ale, 100 pieces of fried chicken from Kroger, a plethora of lots of food, crowned 2 people winning the Das Boots from the cornhole tournament. Great times. Very hot. Very hot.
Hot weekend.
Do you tell people to bring food, or is it just everything's on Cox?
We tell people to bring nothing, and if people show up with like some people brought like cookies or like a dip or something like that, we tell all food, drinks, everything.
You're a gracious host.
We like to entertain.
Joe would probably make us pay for our own food at his party.
Yeah,
like, oh, everyone got to chip in for those wings and that pizza.
Which is weird because we went fun fact, fun story. Little weird. So we went to a friend's house a couple weeks, maybe like a month ago, and it was like
a
party boat.
Was it me?
But the pre-party boat before the van picked us up, like a party bus, my one buddy hosted like, hey, come over for burger and hamburgers and hot dogs and blah blah blah. Next day, Venmo like asked for X amount of dollars per person. We're all in our 40s here, guys. If you're hosting something, you don't do that.
No,
It's
you don't.
Wow. Did he make you pay for gas too in the party
It's
bus?
it. Well, we all contributed for like to have a good time. It's weird, right? You
Yeah.
just don't.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm
So,
still waiting for that Venmo, Kevin. Like seriously, quit being such a slacker. It wasn't me.
Joe, did you do anything fun this
No,
weekend?
no.
Okay.
Thank the Lord, I did nothing, and it was
All right.
glorious as could be.
Joe Toberfest didn't happen.
No, I was like, and the thing is, it was Saturday. There wasn't even Michigan or Michigan State games on, so I was like,
know.
I'm
Yeah.
doing nothing of the sort. Sunday the Lions played at 1, so I'm like, all right, that'll be done at 4 o'clock, and realistically, I was done at 1:30 because that game was already over, and I enjoyed the relaxation of doing nothing. It's been a very
Cool.
hectic September, and I'm looking forward to a peaceful October of horror movies and wrestling.
Nice. I did not go to Ireland, but I did watch the Steeler game. It was cool until it almost wasn't cool. But from what I've heard about Ireland and the people that were there, it was an amazing time. There is still a Steeler Pro Shop that's going to stay open, I guess, all year, and it had Steeler exclusive, which I did not know. So I have a feeling this Ireland Steeler thing is going to catch on, and it's probably going to happen every other year, if I had to guess, maybe every other. Anyway, we're here to talk about wrestling and wrestling music. It is that wrestling playlist. I explained the deal. So who wants to draft first? And if you draft first, then the other person picks the first fight.
I'll let Joe pick whatever he wants.
I will draft first. Okay.
Perfect.
And Kevin can do the matchups. I think that's like, it didn't matter to me either way. So with the first pick, do you have to announce it or can I just announce it?
Go ahead.
All right. First pick, Austin 316, the glass breaking.
Okay. Kevin, first pick.
I'm writing these down. Great pick, Joe. Fantastic.
That is a good. Not what I thought. I have a list of my favorites that I will talk about throughout the course of the night because I'm not competing.
Right.
But I'm curious to see if the ones that you grabbed are the ones that I have on my favorites list. Go ahead, Kevin. First pick.
That's a great one. Kind of threw me off guard. I got to pick one of his best opponents of all time. I'll go with Electrifying from The Rock.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here's my question. Now that here comes the question one.
Okay, Brian.
No. Hollywood Rock, is that a different theme?
I don't fucking know, man. Look,
no, let's not do that. Okay, so he just has The Rock.
The Rock
in all forms. Okay.
It's not the one that goes like really slow. Well, technically, there are somewhat.
No, all Rock in all forms.
All Rock is one. All Stone Cold is one.
My number 2 pick is Real American Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
That's a great one. That's fantastic. Because I'm also going Hogan. I'm going NWO Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix Hogan.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick with the faction. I'm going with the NWO original theme.
Oh, okay. It has a name. I feel like it's like Rock Box or something. It has something
like that. But I'm just gonna go with like NWO NWO Hollywood theme, the original theme. Yes.
All right, Kevin.
I'm going with something similar, just on the WWF, then WWE style. I'm going with Are You Ready by DX.
DX. Okay.
All variations.
Yeah.
Run DMC.
Yeah, we got it. We got
everything.
Okay.
All right. I'm going recent.
We're going DX theme.
Number 4, Kingdom.
They just played Kevin's house.
Yep, they just played Cocktoberfest 5.
Acoustic. Okay. Acoustics.
That's fantastic. I will go CM Punk Cult of Personality.
Good pick. I was confused on that. I was okay.
All right, Joe.
Next up, see, this is where it's getting a little bit more difficult because now we got like the big ones. But I'm gonna go with Break the Walls Down,
Okay.
Jericho. So break down the walls.
You break them down like the Kool-Aid man, man.
Oh yeah. Okay, Kev, go ahead.
I'm going. So I almost put this up higher, but I didn't. And this is the first, and I'll give the reasons why when we draft why this could potentially be the number one of all time. Metalingus
I
and
knew it.
by Alter Bridge.
You know what? I knew you were gonna go with that one. So my number 6, which was gonna be 5, but I wanted you to pick Metalingus. My time is now, John Cena.
Oh yeah.
Which is the far inferior John Cena, by the way.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Kev.
But question. So this is my big thing. So The Rock had multiple variations.
So does Cena.
So
all
correct.
John Cena's.
No, because My Time Is Now is different from Untouchable.
Yeah, I think Basic Thugonomics is truly different.
Yeah, they're all different. That's
basic
different.
Thugonomics is
It'll be a case by case.
Because in this situation, I want to put Basic Thugonomics number 6.
Oh, okay.
Wow. All right, number 7 for me. The Brood.
Okay. Kevin, 7th pick.
That's for your edge one.
Oh, it's great. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Gives you the goosebumps.
Okay, Kevin, go ahead with your 7th pick.
Goldberg.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
That was close.
And number 8, Joe.
My number 8 is gonna be NWO Wolfpack.
Wow. Brian somewhere is throwing up in his mouth.
Oh, whatever. That is a great entrance.
Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. Find yourself in a body bag. Number 8, Kevin.
I only know it from like 2001 Space Odyssey. I don't know where else it's even heard of, but Ric Flair.
Yeah, good one.
Period.
All right. Number 9, Joe.
Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima,
Shield.
Delta, Shield.
Okay. Kev, 9.
Roman Reigns, I Am Greatness.
Good one.
All right, Joe. Last one.
And my number 10 is going to be Logan Paul.
Ah.
Hey, yo.
Wow,
He's so humble. He's so humble.
Didn't see that coming. All right, Kev, last one.
Pomp and Circumstance, Macho Man.
Oh, okay.
That just reminds me of Graduation, but okay.
All right, so
it's your favorite wrestler, one of your favorites of all time, man.
True, but doesn't mean that I like his name.
Be happy. It's not like Pomps and Circumcision. It's not painful to listen to.
Ouch.
Wow. Penis cutting. All right, Joe, you got Stone Cold, Real American, NWO, Kingdom by Cody, Break the Walls Down for Jericho, My Time Is Now, Cena, Brood, NWO Wolfpack, Shield, Logan Paul. Kevin, you have The Rock, Voodoo Child, DX, CM Punk Cult of Personality, Metalingus, Basic Thugonomics, Cena, Goldberg, Ric Flair, Roman Reigns, and Macho Man. Now, my list, The Brood was taken. That's the second best entrance theme of all time, behind my number 1, Demolition.
Oh man, I didn't even think of that one. Killing me.
When you actually think about it, even Legion of Doom would have been great.
Yeah, I know. But I was thinking so much of like trying to get a mix in there, but yeah, Demolition I should have thought of, and there's one I'm bothered by too because it's
Men on a
so
Mission?
good when it happened. No, Glorious.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Not on my list, but on my list, number 2 or 3 rather, Gold Dust.
Oh, good. Shattered Dreams.
Yes, great song.
Yes.
Then I have Mr. Perfect.
So good.
The British Bulldog.
Eh.
Dun 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 dun.
And then I have MJF, and then I have Break the Walls Down as well. Now, if you are watching or listening to this and like, why aren't you playing the songs? Well, we're not allowed. We cannot play the song. So if we want to hum a bar or two, go right ahead. But Kevin, now because Joe had the first pick, you decide the matchups. So what do you want? We'll do a couple at a time. So let's get 3 matchups. We've got so we need 3 matchups, and then we'll debate, and then we'll do 3 more, and then 4 more, and then compile that wrestling playlist.
So in this situation, I pick one of mine, one of Joe's, or I pick.
You're picking the first match.
Correct. So I pick one.
Yeah.
Like I pick one of my side and one of Joe's side.
Yes.
Okay. Now I understand.
Go ahead.
Woo! This is pretty good. This is.
I
Pretty
love
good.
this. This is my
pretty
other
good.
than the Christmas episode. This is one of my favorites. Like I like curating playlists. My Spotify is loaded. And after I'm working on my karaoke playlist right now.
Right.
And then the next one, because I'll be preoccupied with this Life of a Showgirl record that came out today by Taylor Swift, I'll then work on my Taylor Swift playlist, including the new songs, that playlist. So Kev, first matchup.
Okay, Kevin, do you need to hear my list again to help you out?
No, he wrote them down.
He wrote them all down. Okay,
I wrote them both.
Sure.
I wrote them
both. He has
both
75 Post-it notes with all of his draft board.
Like John Nash's shed.
We're gonna go first matchup: WCW versus WCW. Only keeping it real. We're gonna go Wolfpack versus Goldberg.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right.
Then we'll go faction versus faction.
Okay.
We'll go DX versus The Shield.
Okay.
And let's just do it. My Time Is Now versus Basic Thugonomics.
Wow.
It only makes sense, right? It only makes sense that it should happen like that. Well, makes sense to me. I'm just booking, right?
All right. So our curtain jerker for that wrestling playlist entrance themes of all time is the Wolfpack by Joe versus Goldberg by Kevin. Kevin, tell us why Goldberg should defeat the Wolfpack.
I think Goldberg theme might be top 2 potentially of all time in WCW. And I'm going.
Oh, wow. Really?
When you hear the bum, 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 I'll bring out my Casio keyboard and play you guys some tunes to make these songs. Wolfpack, great. You can't tell me, except for Wolfpack, like it's generic beats, generic bass. When you get that Goldberg and you get the fireworks, you feel those goosebumps raise on your arm.
Joe, you have a rebuttal?
Yeah, my rebuttal is the Wolfpack. When you heard the howl, everyone got up and cheered in 1998, bigger than anyone else. They didn't need to pipe in the crowd saying Wolfpack like they had to pipe in Goldberg, boom, boom, boom. No, Wolfpack still slaps to this day. It is still played in the clubs while Goldberg is not. So
how many plays do you have that on your Spotify? How many? How many in 2025? How many times?
More than Goldberg's.
Boy, you lying. More like the puppy pack.
Listen, Goldberg was all pop and circumstance of the fireworks and the fire breathing. Wolfpack didn't need any of that. You heard the howl, the crowd got up, did the Wolfpack theme. Even like basically 98, everyone was involved with Wolfpack. I mean, Conan tried to have his own spin-off. But no, I gotta say the reason I'm glad you picked Goldberg as Wolfpack, because Wolfpack I was like a little bit, but I picked him anyway because I still love that song. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack and don't pick piped in crowd noise over the Wolfpack. You might end up in a body bag.
Well, Kev, you are taking the L, and here's why. Because you said that it is generic lyrics that people didn't know. Everybody knows turn your back on the Wolfpack, end up in a body bag. So
Catering to each other, just like Joe put in
NWO.
Logan Paul, because he knows you're a fan of Logan Paul. Catering.
Hey yo.
Sucking up.
Ah,
Suck us.
don't know
Suck
about
us.
that. All right, so next up we have the Shield versus DX. Joe, you can start first.
Okay, Kevin, you kind of like hit me from, a little low on this one with DX because I thought you were going DX versus NWO, and I
I
was
thought
about
so
to be
too.
ready for that, but you went Shield. Now, DX has a great theme, all of them. It doesn't matter, but I know code because of the Shield. Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield. Doom doom doom, and it's like you just are waiting. Where are they coming from in the crowd? And when you see them, everyone just went nuts. Those vests, they didn't need the strobe light dancers. All they had to do was just be cool and badasses coming down the crowd in their vests, ready to fight. Shield got you ready for a fight. DX got you ready for a party. But if I want to fight, I want the Shield.
Kevin, you're up.
See, if I want to fight, I want DX because you have multiple variations of DX. You have multiple ex world champions. You have a first female IC champion. You have Rick Rude. You have, quite honestly, top 3 tag team of all time, all rocking out to fake Rage Against the Machine, who in fact played at a WrestleMania. You didn't see Mox, Rollins, and Roman doing their song live. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. And the replay value, I think, on DX, you were jamming that thing. Shield, dun, dun. You could have even said Roman Reigns original music because that's what it was, right? Generic.
Yeah, I mean,
generic sounding.
When they broke, Roman
Still
went
fantastic.
with the Shield music.
And I will say Shield is fantastic, but it felt like I was in the 80s because it was just very generic. Nothing against my boy Bret Hart. Bret Hart had some of the most generic ever. And that's what it reminded me of. I feel like they could have done better. It was good. But
I wish I had a rebuttal, but I can't.
Compared to DX,
yeah, I'm Kev, you made a very strong argument. I think the fact that while the Shield all are champions or former champions, DX had a lot more. So DX will take the second spot.
But kudos to Joe still, because the Shield theme is a banger.
No, it's a good one. It is.
You said that DX had like the first women's IC champ, and who did Shield have? Every one of them was a main eventer, the one who carried the show. DX had the New Age Outlaws and X-Pac. So like that
Still
argument
great.
didn't work, but you got you got me. You got me on that one. I knew I was losing that one.
And the DX theme, of course, they did have the Run DMC version, but it also splintered off to an X-Pac one where Mike Tyson was one of the voices in the. So I mean, I think DX over the Shield is the definite way to go. So now we've got the battle of John Cena. We've got My Time Is Now against Basic Thugonomics. Joe, you are no, you went first last time. So Kevin, you are first.
I will say this. If mine doesn't win, I'm not going to be mad. Because these are both. Though I'm just saying, this is like when you get
this is not everybody gets a participation trophy, Kevin. You want to win.
One I think is so gritty.
Okay.
And so just the rhyming and the lyrics are so good with Basic Thugonomics. Nothing against My Time Is Now. That might have been more of the kid friendly. When you saw him come out with Word Life, when you showed that with Word and Life, the big, huge chain, big jerseys, going against Kurt Angle, going against Brock, you knew when he came out, and you heard the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, terrible sounding for me just now, but you think you're untouchable. It's great. You can listen to that riding down your street and it sounds like a great rap song, right? You listen to My Time Is Now, you should be sporting wristbands, ankle bands, a hat that may look too small on your head. You need to wear jorts, let alone he wore jorts with Basic Thugonomics.
He did.
You gotta look more Fruity Pebble, John, versus wasn't even basic thugonomics. That dude was just thugonomics. That's where it
Okay.
comes from there.
I would say
But
he was advanced level, 400 level. He
yeah,
was not. He was
no
not
basic,
basic. No,
no
no, no,
basic,
no basic.
and the album wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it's a gold record. Joe,
Yeah.
you're up. Defend. My time is now.
I don't need to because Kevin gave me the ammunition to win this one. You said my time is now was for the kids. Wrestling is for the kids and the families. What makes a wrestling event better is when the kids jump up and scream, and it makes us all realize that that is what we were when we were growing up. When you hear the "Oh, Avenue, do. Like, and my time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's a franchise and I'm shining now. You can't see me. My time is now. Now you can try
Wow,
to
that's
say all of
impressive.
Thugonomics lyrics, and I bet you can't. So you think you're
Wow.
untouchable. Word life. This is based like boring.
Okay,
Well, as soon
spit.
as
My
you
time
hear
is
it,
now. Spit me some
as
bars.
soon I
Go
just
go
did.
ahead. No,
He
well,
just
no,
did.
No,
I
I
don't.
don't. I just
that was like
did. I
half
just
bar.
did. I just did. And that's all I need because the second you hear that and the kids jump up, the crowd explodes, and John Cena come running through the entrance. I mean, goosebumps right here when he was number 30 in the 2008 Royal Rumble. When you heard that
Wow.
theme, that was it. Sorry, but Kevin, Thugonomics was kind of boring, and he wouldn't be the performer he is today if he would have kept with basic John
Correct, but he would never
Thugonomics.
have my time is
No, no,
now.
no, no. You,
If
I
he
didn't
no,
get a
oh, no,
rebuttal
no,
for yours.
there's rebuttals, man.
No, there
But he
isn't.
would never have my time is now if he didn't successfully in the back of a van or the tour bus when he was about to get
Oh
fired,
no, this isn't
spitting
behind the
out some
scenes thing.
lyrics
This
and
is
then
about the
realizing he could
music.
rap. This is the evolution. You have to go back.
Uh,
Like when you think of some of the best of all
Moderator,
time,
just cut
you
off
don't
his
pick
microphone.
you don't pick the current wrestlers. You think of all time.
Yeah, I'm thinking all time. John Cena. Its time is now.
Yeah,
His time is
Kev,
always
I,
now.
I, I think he got you there because John Cena is the greatest of all time. With my time is now, not the early years. So I'm gonna go. My time is now.
You guys
Uh,
might just have to go on hide your cameras and give each other some kissy faces. This is
Kevin, you know the last
fixed.
time we did this, he picked like every one of yours.
Nope. Like I said,
And
Joe,
have you listened to the show? He
the,
always disagrees with
the
me.
it's a compliment when these matchups are this good realistically.
yeah.
Win
Yeah.
All
that
Well,
right.
one
you're making the
or win either
matchups,
way.
and you've made some good ones. You like
Yeah.
this one though. This one felt like a slam dunk for me though.
All right, Kev. What are the next three matchups?
I think Joe gets to pick them, right?
No,
Oh,
you get
okay.
to pick them because I had first pick.
Oh, I get to pick every single
Joe, do you
Yeah.
want to pick? Joe, do you want to pick some matchups?
pick
No, I
two,
like
Joe, and
I
then
Yeah,
pick
Joe,
two at least. Pick two
okay.
at least.
pick three
Okay.
matchups, and then Kev
And
will
then
get
I'll
the
pick the
last
last
four.
four. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
let's do that.
go. Let's go with we're gonna go with the NWO Hollywood versus Ric Flair.
Okay. Next.
We're gonna go with I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna go with the Brood versus Metalingus.
Ah, okay. Okay, and
And last, we're gonna have to go with this one hurts. Real American versus Macho Man.
ooh, yeah, that's a good one. All right, Kev, NWO versus Space Odyssey 7000 or whatever that song is, aka the Ric Flair theme song. Go for it.
Technically, I win first last time, so I would let Joe go first this time.
Oh, okay.
It okay, fine. I'll make this one quick so we can get to the real good ones.
Mhm.
NWO, you hear those bars, you know exactly what it is. It's the NWO. Dun, 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 dun. You hear Ric Flair's theme, you're like, is it Ric Flair? Is it 2001: A Space Odyssey? Is it a Charmin commercial? Is it for Apple? We don't know. It has too
Ah,
many differences. While
is that
NWO
true?
is
Or
yeah,
that Ric Flair song has been used on all those other ads?
yeah. So
I
it's
know.
like
Wow, I didn't know
basically
that.
NWO is while you're gonna basically say it's original and it sounds like, porn music, you know it's NWO. And it's like dun, 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 dun. So done. That's all I have to say.
The thing is with that argument. Great argument. I'd say
Thank you.
potentially a pick winning argument. And you're going to fight against me because you're going to say,
Waiting.
oh, Charlotte has the same song. She doesn't. She has it faster, up more tempo.
But we're not talking
There's
about
a
Charlotte.
remix.
Rick has one song, one person. Hasn't swayed away. NWO, you take one amazing song, but you don't know if Scott Steiner's coming out. You don't know if Buff Bagwell's coming out. You don't know if Vincent's coming out. You don't know if the
I
Disciples
knew you were
coming
going
out.
with that.
I'm just saying, you have an amazing song, but then you have low talent having an amazing song. Rick, you have one of the best, quite honestly, the best of all time, having one song.
That's good, Kev. That's good.
That
The
right there.
The Vincent was a low blow.
Oh, well,
But how dare you besmirch the name of Buff Bagwell?
Who lost a leg, by the way. But I'm glad that
Both.
I'm glad, or both. But I'm glad
and he
got
let
his health.
Maven documented the whole thing, which was great because Maven's like a YouTube star now. The name of the song is actually called Rock House, and they found it in the Turner Music Archives. Like it wasn't
they
like it
never
was
used-
designed for wrestling. It was just something they needed a song and they found it. And all these years later, it is a definite it's a great song. However, Ric Flair is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm gonna go Ric Flair beats NW.
Well, he couldn't in the during WCW.
Oh,
time,
you
so
shut
might
up.
as
He
well
had
finally
long-
get one.
He had short
Nope.
hair there. It was weird,
Nope.
Rick. It was weird,
All right.
Rick.
All right,
All right,
next
go ahead.
up, Metalingus versus the Brood. Kevin, you are first.
This
I'm
this
so-
one, if I lose, I'm okay with. I'm gonna just stay
No,
you had a
no, no,
second-
no, no, You
because-
gotta
no,
come in
don't
with the
do
killer
that.
instinct.
Oh, believe me, I'm coming in with a killer instinct. But you divide three amazing talents from one amazing song. The tempo, slow. Theatrics, needed for that song to be great. You needed to go up in fire to make that song what it was. You have lights on in the arena and have that song, you don't have it. You don't have that oomph, right? You hear the, you think you know me. Dun, 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 on this day. That gives you goosebumps, man. And if you say it doesn't, you're lying.
The operatic
You
version.
say Edge doesn't come out with that long coat, lovely locks flowing in the air with Lita on his arm during that Attitude Era. If you say and you weren't wanting that sex celebration, you're lying.
You are, because I wanted that. I wanted that real bad. I wanted to see what was under the blankets.
Mattress. I wonder if that inflatable mattress is in the.
Is it in the warehouse?
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Straight out, that theme hits. You know, Edge is coming out, going to each side, raising up those hands. It could be dark in there with fireworks. It could be light in a daytime for WrestleMania. That song hits. You know that Edge is coming out there. You know he's going to be energetic. That song is so powerful. You got Miles Kennedy rocking out with the guys from Creed, Ultra Bridge rocking it. You don't need to make something original when you have that original song built at that time for the rated R superstar.
Joe?
All right. Well, you mentioned segments that had nothing to do with you had segments that had nothing to do with the actual song or the entrance, but okay, fine. He also came out with that song with Vicky Guerrero, so yeah, I'm not going to go with that one. While the Brood, he even says it's his greatest thing. It gets the crowd like freaked out, like he comes out to the fire. It has the red light, the strobe, the theatrics, like DX who won earlier. So if we're gonna go with that, then I mean, if DX won because of that, then the Brood has to as well. And the Brood was just like it's still brought to this day. Like you wouldn't even care about Gangrel if it wasn't for that song.
Point.
So the Brood definitely gets this one because it's not about segments that happened after the song was done. It was about when the song was playing and how you felt. And the Brood beats Metalingus any day of the week.
Ooh, great argument. But you're taking an L, Joe. Metalingus wins because the fact that it carried over with him to AEW and the crowd sings almost 3/4 of the song. I have not been in the crowd yet for an AEW Adam Copeland match, but goddamn, that song, yeah, I'm going
Yeah, but when the
Metalingus.
Brood played at SummerSlam, we all went nuts.
Well, yeah, but it's that
Okay.
the one-off. It's not going to be I just think Metalingus, like I said, the Brood is my second favorite of all time behind Demolition that none of you picked. So, but yeah, there's something about Metalingus that
Congratulations,
definitely
Kevin.
does it
All
for
right.
me.
The blank lingus. Anything with lingus, we'll keep it that wrestling
Kevin,
PG podcast.
Wow.
you were good for
Kevin,
so long, and like you're
great
creeping
title.
back. Old
Great
Kevin's
title.
starting to creep back from time to time, but now this
Got
is
some heavy
probably
hitters now.
this is probably the main event. Back when they put the main events right before intermission so that Hogan could get out early to the next city, brother. A Real American against we'll just call it Pomp and Circumstance, the Macho Man theme. Kevin, you are not first. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I am. Well, I love Macho Man. He's my favorite wrestler of all time, but he couldn't beat Hogan in real life. He can't beat him in theme songs. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, and the crowd just like it, they can stay for like 20 minutes afterwards playing that song on a loop, and
Hogan must pose.
Hogan's gotta pose. Macho Man, it's like popping circumstance. And they play that song in sixth grade graduation and eighth grade graduation. And it's basically kindergarten graduation. Macho Man, you made it cool for what it was, but it's so played out. While Real American is when you hear the bars,
So,
the
Joe,
crowd, no
which
matter what, you
version?
go up.
Which version do you like better? The I am a real American, and then it
The one that
comes
was
into
originally for Rick Derringer.
Well,
Barry
no,
Windham,
because there's
yeah.
two versions of the Hulk Hogan one. There's the I am a real American, fight for the rights of women, and then it's dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. So, do you like the little calm intro, or do you like just the bam smash right into the
If it's for an event that I already know is happening, then the calm intro. If I already knew Hogan was coming, then the calm intro, and it's like, yeah, he's coming, he's coming. But if it's for a surprise appearance, bash right into it. It works either way.
All right, Kevin, you're up. Macho Man.
Yeah.
So you're throwing out some insults for graduations, but those are some of the happiest time of everyone's life. Just throwing that out.
Talking
there.
wrestling. Talking wrestling.
But you're also doing a recycled song. You're mentioning Hogan posing for 20 minutes. Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo, right? It was their song first. So you have to kind of take it as you mentioned Real American. You didn't say Hulk Hogan's version of Real American. So I'm going with Real American.
Oh, no.
For Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. No, hey, I got to get creative.
Judge.
To say what I need to say. And that's all I have to say.
I am trying to figure out how long. I typed in how long did the U.S. Express use Real American? It was only a short time in '85 before Barry Windham left the WWF, which at that point the song was given to Hulk Hogan. U.S. Express originally used the theme for their entrance, but once Windham and Rotunda left, the song was given to Hogan to replace his previous theme, which I think is better than Real American, Eye of the Tiger. I don't have exact times, but man, this one, like I said, this could have been the main event. I mean, it is so close. Of course, both of them have passed on. If I had to pick right now, it's tough, but it's Real American over the Macho.
Yeah.
Now remember,
Kevin's okay with that.
I did, because it honestly, if I need a pick me up in the slow intro, that's where I feel like I just want to run down the street in a slow jog with that. I am a real, and then you pick up the pace. The song is a banger. Song is
a great song.
great.
I do get chills if I hear it, or if I'm like flipping through my phone or whatever. I'm just like, oh yeah, let's just hit this. So, all right, Kev, you've got to make the next four matchups. So go ahead.
Definitely. We'll go. Ooh, there's some. All four of these matchups are going to be are fantastic.
I'm looking at these. I'm looking at the options, and I'm like, wow, these fuckers are really.
Let's go. Voodoo Child Hogan versus Logan Paul. Let's go. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Let's go right off the bat. Oh, actually, we'll save that one for the main event. Let's go. Jericho Break the Walls versus Roman Reigns. We'll go Kingdom versus.
Hold on. I can't write that fast. So Break the Walls and Kingdom.
Yep.
No.
No. I'm sorry. Break the Walls versus Roman Reigns.
Oh, okay.
But speaking of Kingdom, we'll go Kingdom versus Call to Personality, and let's put the main event at Austin versus The Rock.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I mean, look, we could have
number ones have to go.
We could have had Austin versus Rock and Hogan versus Macho in the same thing, but we are building that wrestling playlist, something we've done once before. Tonight, a little something different. All entrance themes are in the running. If you are just joining us, we had a draft. We are on match number 7. Joe and Paul against Voodoo Child, Hulk Hogan. Go ahead, Joe. You can go first.
All right. Mine is going for this is the future of the business, and Logan Paul is the future of the business. And when he wins, like my prediction of Money in the Bank, and you hear that, hey, yo, I'm so humble. Like the song fits, and the crowd is going to boo and hiss all over it. While Voodoo Child, cool with him playing the NWO title down there. It's not his song. What is a Voodoo Child? Jimi Hendrix wrote that like basically in the 1960s. Had nothing to do with Hulk Hogan. It had a good beat, I'll give you that, but quite honestly, I was always disappointed he came out to Voodoo Child and not NWO, which lost to Ric Flair earlier. So Logan Paul's fits him, and he's the only one who brought back actual highlights of his matches in his Titantron, basically. It's not just his name.
Well, Joe, when you only wrestle 3 times a year, you got to put something in that highlight video. And Voodoo Child, Kev, got a strong argument because Joe brought it. He brought
You're right. You brought up Logan Paul with the humble. Maybe his second song is a little bit better than his first song, because the dude needed 2 to have a really good song. So,
and this was the one I picked.
And
I picked the second one.
No, you just said Logan Paul.
I'm so but I said I'm so humble.
You mentioned, well, you're about to be humbled, so sit back.
Whoa!
You mentioned, Voodoo Child, Jimi Hendrix. You're trying to make a stab at Hogan playing the guitar, but it's been duplicated after. He coming out with the spray painted NWO, giving his he did duck lips before anyone else did duck lips. Like he would do the jamming. He didn't need to come out to the NWO song. He needed his own, because he was set in a different precedent, set at a different level. He was the top of the mountain of the NWO. That's why he needed something so iconic with Jimi Hendrix, with Voodoo Child, because he would walk out slow. You bring Rodman out. Rodman's doing the belt thing. Hogan's doing the belt thing. Win or lose, cheating, clean, doesn't matter, because when Voodoo Child, you knew that was Hogan.
That's not even how it goes.
It's close.
It was pretty close. We're not getting copyrighted here.
I know, but I think when I think of Voodoo Child for Hogan, I think of a long, boring talking segment, not a match. Well, NWO, but we're not talking about that. Hogan only came out to that. He never really wrestled to it. He came out to say, while Eric Bischoff held the microphone, he didn't do anything. Logan Paul comes out and brings it.
Yeah, but Hogan stood up next to a mountain and chopped it down with the size of his hand. So
Jimmy did
Hulk Hogan, Voodoo Child takes the W over Logan Paul.
So Kevin, what happened to all these like Jason's on my side?
Well, I'll tell you this: these last three, these could go either way.
So we've got Break the Walls Down, WWE Chris Jericho against Roman Reigns. I don't have the Norman Reigns button ready.
Norman Reigns.
I don't know who went first last time.
Kevin, you go.
I'll go first.
Roman Reigns against Break the Walls Down.
You have, and I'm gonna start it off because you can go either way with these, right? You have 25 years ago, Chris Jericho coming out, still a banger. Joe is throwing out it needed stripper poles with DX. You were throwing that out there. Hey, Break Down the Walls had strippers on those poles too. So that
no, they had a crowd surfer.
No, they had a girl twisting around. Watch the video, man.
Okay, I guess I will.
You'll see her twist. It was kind of like a silhouette, right?
Okay.
Banger of a song. But when you hear the dun dun dun, like in the the singing, the high pitch, and then you hear the big, huge, just visualize a 400-pound muscular Samoan with a huge barrel drum and two mallets doing the dun dun dun, and then you hear the and you know Roman's theme is going to come on. And I said the I Am Greatness theme, not the Shield theme, because he's coming out walking slow. You're throwing your
Tribal Chief.
You're throwing
Tribal Chief. Yeah, we got it.
Coming out alone, or Heyman holding the belts behind him, or with the entire bloodline. You knew when those ones came up. Everyone in that crowd. You love him, you hate him, you like the faces, you like the heels, you like good guys, bad guys. You want to see Brock win, doesn't matter. You're throwing up those ones. And if you're not, you're a two, man. Just like Break the Walls Down. Those are the twos. While Roman in this matchup, that's the one.
Go. That was
this
good.
theme.
I like that line.
This theme is so good. It has a countdown that also slaps. It has two parts to it where people, do. I
know.
The countdown goes. This theme is so good. There was a countdown for it for 2 months before it even played. People were waiting for this.
I was so dumb with the internet. I thought that was the real Y2K.
Are you serious?
I
didn't break the code.
I did not break the code. I did not do the count. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're just doing something for the new millennium, 2000 coming. I had no idea it was a wrestling thing.
This theme is so good that when Jericho came back for the second time, one of the codes was Wrestling Album Volume 4, Track 1, and everyone knew what it was based on the track number of a CD that barely anyone bought. That's how good the theme is. So
Oof.
Roman has the which is great.
Pretty
okay.
Good.
But it doesn't really get me excited. While Break the Walls Down is iconic. It is memorable. It has two parts to it. And when you hear it, you just can't. You have to be basically dead inside if you don't go in your head, break the walls down, and put your arms out. You may put a one up for, but you put your ones up for Jey Uso. You put your some ones up for Jimmy Uso. You put it up for the whole bloodline. Jericho is an individual who's constantly changing, but this song stays the same, iconic as the Ayatollah of rock.
How many times in your living room have you put up the Jericho cross?
All the time.
Every time it comes
more times
out.
than the ones. More time, boy. You know you.
Every time.
All the time.
You rocked out the Jericho too. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that song is 50%.
Do I need to go into my closet and get the Y2J shirt and the Jerichoholic shirt with my 12 steps of recovery? Yes, I do.
Yeah, Joe, you do not have to do that. You have earned a W here.
It's good.
I mean, look, the Roman. I didn't. When Roman started doing this tribal chief thing with the song. I didn't like it. I'm like, God, it just because before it was the drums, it was like the and then it came in.
So good at this.
Yeah, I just there is something about Break the Walls Down and its level of iconicness in the world of professional wrestling that I don't think the Roman Reigns theme has right now. I mean, that's not to say when we do this, in 20 years when we're still doing the podcast, and I'm 69 years old, it might make it there. But that was not meant to be a 69 joke. Yeah, so Break the Walls Down gets the win. It is our co-main event. CM Punk's Cult of Personality against Kingdom for Cody Rhodes by Downstate.
I go
Joe,
first on
you
this
can
one.
start first.
All
CM
right.
Punk. Or no.
No, I'm Kingdom. This one hits. This one hits on an emotional level so much because Cody said his story. This is where the story started from the lyrics of this song. He mentioned his father, who was very close to him. And as anyone knows, if you lose a father that's close to you, it hits you a different way as a man when you move forward. He mentions that he uses the advice his father gave him and put it in encourage them to put in the lyrics of the song. He got the crowd involved in the song. It was all about his journey, his story, and getting the crowd involved to join him wherever he went. He would not be where he's at right now in WWE if they couldn't get Kingdom to join him. This song made the captain the number one screen quarterback. Kingdom is Cody, and it's the most personal song you can possibly have in wrestling history. Cult of Personality was fun in 1989 when Living Color did it. CM Punk, yeah, I guess it fits. He followed them. Cody made his own path with Kingdom. Punk followed someone else's.
Kev, you're up.
Kingdom wouldn't be here without Cult of Personality. Do you know
Explain.
why?
Why?
CM Punk, with his negotiation contract, he wanted that licensed music to re-sign. He told McMahon, and believe me, his original song, Kill Switch Engage, This Fire Burns, still an amazing song.
Yeah.
Howard Jones, truly, absolutely amazing. In his negotiation contract, he said, I want you to pay for that song. And Vince McMahon was cheap as hell. CM Punk, truly, and I quote, kind of, I'm going to ad lib it. I didn't think he would do it because Vince is cheap as hell. But Vince was like, yes, let's do it. So that opened the door for Rev Theory for Randy Orton. That opened the door for Kingdom from Downstate. Hey, shout out to Fort Wayne, great guys, alumni of the Jericho Cruise. But it opened the door for Motionless in White, Rhea Ripley. CM Punk just didn't open that door. He knocked it down for all of this licensed music. Plus, when you hear the you jump out of your seat. You jump out of your seat because it can come out of nowhere. Where Kingdom, it's kind of like a movie because you hear it like wrestling is more than one. Wrestling has more than
Kevin,
one royal family. But
there are
or you just hear
multiple
the
versions of Kingdom though with
correct.
the entrance.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. You hear the static, you know immediately what you're gonna get. You know it. You know it's gonna come out. You know you're gonna get crazy. You know CM Punk is a personality-driven guy. He has his cult of personality. It works great for him.
Kevin, the word you were looking for, Kevin, the word you were looking for earlier is paraphrase. You're paraphrasing about Punk saying Vince was cheap.
Yeah.
You said quote, but not really. So it's not really a quote, but
I threw a couple paraphrase. Words. I was paraphrasing.
Paraphrase is the word you are looking for. This is good. You guys made both. This one's really fucking hard for me, but I've got to go with Kingdom. I've got to go with Kingdom as much as it's tough because you're Kev, when Punk ran away with the title and then he came back like 2 or 3 weeks later. For me, I just assumed, because remember when he came back, the show was over.
Mm-hmm.
Over. But I thought that static part of it was just like a mishap, and it was just the music they were playing for the audience, like as they're walking out. And then he shows up, and my mind was fucking blown. But what Kingdom does now, I think when I'm 69 years old and we're doing this 20 years from now, those two could be the main event. I mean, they're the co-main event of this one tonight, but yeah, I have to go. I have to go with Kingdom, and another reason why is because on the first Jericho Cruise, Cody wrestled. It's actually, if you go to our socials today, the main event of that first Jericho Cruise was the Bucks of Jericho against the Bullet Club guys. That is our picture of the day, something we've been doing. I took it from that first cruise, and hearing that song right off the jump and seeing Cody in that atmosphere, that was the first time I'd seen him outside of WWE. And of course, everything that has followed since. But there is just something about Kingdom, especially, when we saw it at 1:00 in the morning in the small ass club inside the boat. There's just something more about that song for me. And that's why I had to sway that way. But now it's time. Oh, you got.
No, I was going to say we also saw him live in Chicago at AEW.
Oh, they played live. Yeah, they played him in. That's right.
How they haven't played a huge WWE event yet is mine.
I'm sure it's coming. I
know.
Like,
come on, guys.
When they get to Mania at Indianapolis, I think that's probably one.
Yeah. TBD, whenever that is.
All right. All right. Main event.
Main event.
This
is hard.
Steve Austin versus The Rock.
Drink some water.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I got my clean canteen. Not a sponsor of the show, but these things, you put a little bit of ice, it keeps your shit cold for like 40 days. It is a great one. I've got a 64 ounce, my Tom Brady one, and then I just wanted a basic one. And clean canteen. They're not a sponsor, but we would like them to be. So, all right. Austin versus Rock. The battle of the ages. Who
Go ahead, Kevin.
has
I think it's me.
Who has the argument? Who has the balls to be the top dog? I know that didn't make sense. Who is winning the main event of That Wrestling Podcast? Kevin, go ahead.
This is the beautiful thing. This is worthy of the last draw, and that's when I was picking them. I was like, I could have went with truly Logan Paul versus The Rock or something.
I almost did the same thing. I almost made I think Voodoo Child go against Austin 316, but I wanted this matchup.
Correct, exactly.
You could have had Austin versus Goldberg. We finally would have done.
I almost had Macho Man versus Austin, but I wanted this matchup.
All right, Kevin,
me and
go for it.
More thought about matchups versus wins and losses, because at the end of the day, we're creating the best playlist possible. Not let's pick the best one in a matchup.
We're creating that wrestling playlist, Kevin.
Correct.
That wrestling playlist.
In that situation, you're walking in the kitchen, you break a glass, you make a sound. You're walking, at a restaurant, you might hear someone, in the back. Drop a plate, drop a glass. You hear that all the time, right? It's great.
You got some clumsy friends.
It's great.
I'm so happy.
But you hear it, right? You hear The Rock's music. You hear, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? And then you hear, dun, 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 dun. Slow walk. Smacking it, seeing those goosebumps, hashtag final boss, hashtag the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. You're talking about Dwayne, the college football stud Johnson. You're talking multi-world champion. You're talking intercontinental champion. You're talking about the leader of the Nation of Domination after Farouk. You're talking one of the most influential men in all of professional wrestling history. And he has a new movie coming out this Friday. Is it based on Mark Kerr?
Today, Friday.
Smashing Machine. Yep.
Uh, uh,
Today.
has taken that song. You see him on, if he goes on ESPN, you hear that song. You go anywhere, you hear that song. You look at The Rock, you're like, wow, that guy right there, you smell what he's cooking. And he cooked up that banger. If it was Jim Johnson, I don't know off the top of my head who created both those songs, but The Rock versus Austin, win or lose, this pick is a W either way because both songs are amazing. Just one happens to be electrifying.
Well, the Smashing Machine is out today. If you're watching or listening on
Yes.
Friday, it is based off a true story of Mark Kerr. There is a documentary called The Smashing Machine that I would go watch instead of Dwayne's movie. Also
Really?
out today, Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. And there is a 90-minute feature film in the theaters about the making of this movie. And I will be going to see that over Smashing Machine.
Wait, there's a 90-minute movie on
About the
Taylor
making of her album. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that you
In
pay
the theaters. I will, yeah.
Yes, and people, and it's like gonna sell out. Yeah.
I went and
All
saw
right.
the concert movie in the theater. I was the only one there at 2:00 in the afternoon. Yeah, it was great. It's a 3-hour concert film. It's on Disney Plus now.
I watched that. That's good.
Yeah,
Vigilante
so
shit. Highly
I'm
recommend that on repeat.
I'm excited for to see whatever this movie thing is. But Joe, Stone Cold, stake your
Kevin,
claim to the main event.
Kevin, you actually helped my argument.
Oh, I'm
You
I'm a
really
nice guy.
did.
I'm a nice guy.
You-
Well, I figured you
you-
weren't smart
gave
enough
me
to
a-
figure it out yourself, so I had to give
Oh,
you
Oh,
some tips.
shots fired. Shots
Really,
fired.
Drop the glass.
the educator isn't. Yeah, drop the glass because you're gonna tell me every time you hear a glass shatter, especially with your clumsy friends, you don't immediately do every time you hear glass break, the Austin theme comes out in your head. And if you don't, you're a liar. If you don't, then you're not a true wrestling fan. When you hear the glass, that's your ass. That is basically what it is. So the
Whoa,
glass is about
nice.
to break right now, and all I have to do is give a historical date, January 4th, 1999. Rock versus Mankind. The glass breaks. You have never seen a crowd go so loud and so pumped for when Austin came out and decked who? The Rock to let Foley win his championship. Even commercials for when the WWE went to Fox, they were like going, "You get us." And it was a waiter in a restaurant who dropped a glass from his tray, and everyone started playing the Stone Cold theme, and someone gave a stunner in the background. That glass breaking is wrestling. While The Rock, yes, electrifying, the goosebumps, that's fine. He does many other things. Austin is the WWE. Austin is wrestling. You cannot tell me. I'm just gonna pull on this.
Oh, he's
When you
gonna
get
bring
that, you
up here.
mentioned Austin.
I'm gonna mention this too. When this was happening in Dallas at WrestleMania,
My ass was on that seat.
Yep. And I'm just gonna put this right here. You hear
You
that
can't
glass
see it,
breaking.
so
You see
just
the
hold
glass
it.
breaking.
Just hold it over your face. It'll look better.
But you weren't even
If
there.
it helps me
You're
win.
showing an event chair of you not even being live.
Yeah, because I
That's
traded.
like you saying, "Oh, The
Nope.
Rock went out and did other
This
things."
right here.
Stone Cold was also in a movie.
Uh,
It was about a movie that he was
The
in,
Condemned.
and people were
The
hunting
Condemned.
him. He
But
also,
I
I had to
enjoyed
tell
the
you-
Condemned.
he also had a TV show
No,
on his
Kevin,
branch.
you had your time. Kevin, you
Well,
had your
I'm
time.
just stating.
Know
when
your
you
role
said
and
that I
shut
helped,
your mouth.
You said that I helped your case, but I'm also
No,
stating
Kevin,
facts
Kevin,
that
can you mute him,
Austin.
please? Because he's going over my time. My time is now. Which one earlier from my last debate? So, Kevin, you're my boy. Love you and all. But this one, it's very close. But when you hear the glass breaking, it happens every day. You follow it up with the dun dun dun. When you hear, and you said, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?" It actually starts. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, and you got the lyric wrong, so that means it wasn't as memorable as you make it sound. So I got to go with
Wow.
Austin.
you
So
mentioned
Kev,
it was a
Kev,
great
you
debate.
were
hold up.
May the best man
no,
win.
we're,
I
no,
started
no, no,
first.
no, no, no.
Well, I'm going to go anyway.
I will mute you.
I'm going to go anyway.
I will mute
Don't
you if I can
don't
figure
mute
out
me.
how to
Give me
mute
10
you.
10 seconds.
Thank you.
I'll
All right,
unmute myself. So
Go ahead. 10 seconds.
The condemned. You
Who
mentioned
cares about the
Rock
movie?
left-
We're talking about
I'm
I
just
like
wrestling.
that movie.
You mentioned The Rock had to go elsewhere as well as being a wrestler. Yeah, and he did it more successfully than Stone Cold. So for that, all I have to say is, you're welcome.
Well, to be
Wrong
fair,
song.
Kevin, all of Rock's movies suck. None of them are good except for the game plan. But
All right,
It was
Jason.
funny.
But Kev,
I would
you
watch that
were
with kids.
doing well, and I was really on your side here until you started making cases for Stone Cold because of the glass breaking.
Yeah,
So
you gotta be
I
honest.
will go with Stone Cold takes the main event of That Wrestling Playlist Volume 2, which I just looked up. Do you want to guess when we did this last time?
A year ago this week.
April
No.
2024.
May 16th, 2024.
Oh wow.
It's been a year and a half
Nice.
since we've done this. Like I thought we did it in like February.
So we were debating Tutti Frutti 19 months ago.
Yeah.
Or 17 months ago. I can count.
Look,
Right.
I mean, look, this is all in fun. You know,
Fun.
like I said, their pro wrestling theme songs are the best. Like I said, man, I am shocked neither one of you picked Demolition.
Me too.
Seriously, the greatest fucking theme song of all time in professional wrestling. But we'll do this again. Hopefully not a year and a half from now. Maybe we can, make it down to like AEW themes or tag teams or good guys or bad guys or women or whatever. So that is That Wrestling Playlist Volume 2. Let's go back here and we got Wolfpack, NWO Wolfpack. And then we've got DX. And we got My Time Is Now by John Cena. We got Ric Flair, Space Odyssey 2001. Then we got Metalingus. Then we have Real American, Voodoo Child, Break the Walls Down, Kingdom, and Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme. Does it have a name? Does it have a name?
I think it does, but I don't remember it.
Ass shattering,
Ass
glass, ass shatters, yeah, whatever. Yes. So if you're watching this on YouTube, let us know in the comments what you thought about it. If you're listening on audio podcast, which appreciate you there, definitely let us know. Leave a comment and a rating. Tell your friends, tell your mom. She loves wrestling theme songs.
The name is I Won't Do What You Tell Me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so That Wrestling Playlist Volume 2 is a wrap. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for participating. I don't think Brian likes doing these, which is another reason why when I knew he wasn't going to be on the show, I'm like,
that's great.
Yeah, let's just hit the That Wrestling Playlist. And we will talk to you next week. So wherever you are in the world, just enjoy wrestling and our playlist.
Thanks for watching That Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And for more That Wrestling Podcast content, follow @ThatWrestlePod on social media.